What's up everyone, this is Kenny here from Property Stories. So let's talk about how to get rich in 2023. Before we do that, we need to understand what's the situation right now and how to move about it. At least these are actually my personal thoughts and some of the moves that I'll be making personally on this 2023, alright? The first thing that we need to understand that this buzzword has been thrown around is that recession. The talk recession is everywhere. Everybody's saying we are most likely going to go into a recession this year. From the World Bank, from US government, from everybody, the predictions of the experts that we are going to go into recession this year. So what is this recession? If you were to actually look into the Investopedia or a financial definition of it, it's actually a contraction of the economy, whereby 2 consecutive quarters, there's a contraction in the GDP, gross domestic product. Well, to me, that is good, but what does it mean for us, a layman, right? GDP contraction, so what? You see, when GDP contracts, right, means the economic activity is slow down, not stop, slow down. What it means, like the trades, the jobs, the production, manufacturing, especially if you are in the consumer discretionary product, like for example iPhone production also drop. So when iPhone production drop, what does it mean? Means you get lesser orders, right? Lesser order from the public, lesser demand. So when the demand drops, right, the companies will also have lesser need for bloated employees, okay? So they will start retrenching. Then they will start cut budget. They'll start retrenching people, and you will see a lot of layoffs happening during the time of recession. Because these companies, other than this recession, they are also faced with something called inflation. Inflation this time is due to the increase of the interest rates, especially increase of interest rate in the US, and also the Russia-Ukraine war is still ongoing. But China already opened, so hopefully it will ease a little bit. Next up, we have inflation. Inflation is defined as general increase in the price of goods and services. All these general price definition, easily you can go out today. Like for example, last time your parents definitely will tell you, my parents have as well, a cup of kopi o kosong used to cost like what, 10 cents back in the 1950s, alright? Then maybe 1980s, then it increased. Then today, as of today, 2023, I just went to a coffee shop. It's not even a cafe. Kopi o kosong, hot, cost me 2 ringgit and 20 cents. Okay, 2 ringgit and 20 cents. That's like 400 times increase. Wages has been stagnant. A fresh grad engineer back 10 years ago, 2005, now still 2005, but prices of goods and services increased, and shelter has also increased. Housing prices has gone through the roof. That, my friends, is inflation. So these two things, recession and inflation, is the reason why we are in this economic cycle. Recession will happen. It's a must. It's part of the economic cycle. Boom and bust is part of the economic cycle. Okay. Inflation is the one where today, if you, let's just say you buy a property, you'll be happy because inflation will be working with you to slowly increase the price of your property if you hold it long enough. And if you buy the right one, But that is a story for another day. Today we're going to see how we're going to combat this recession and actually get rich out of it. First things first, you need to eliminate high interest debt and do not take on any more debt unnecessary. What is a high interest debt? So do you know that there's a company that's actually earning 18% per annum returns from their investments? This company is all your credit card company. Okay, credit card, they charge you 18% per annum, right? If you don't pay, that is how they earn 18% per annum. So if you want to start to get rich, you eliminate the one that highest interest first. Your credit cards, your personal loan, this one make sure you pay. Okay? If you can, just pay off your credit card. Use it for emergency only. Personal loan, if you cannot, then make sure you pay extra if you are able to, and eliminate this high interest debt first. Personal loans, if I'm not mistaken, it goes around 7 to 9% per annum. 7 to 9%, remember, is a flat rate. It's not reducing balance, flat rate. So the actual effective interest rate is much higher than 7 to 9%. Next, if you have not built your emergency savings fund, please do so now. You need to have minimum 3 months about 3 to 6 months of emergency funds. Okay, these are used for emergencies only. For example, unexpected like medical bills, unexpected maybe you got a car repair that is coming up, so you need to use that. Okay, then you build. If you have not built, please do not go to investing yet. You have to build this first. Once it's done, then you go to investing. If you are young, you have not much debt, you have not much commitment, you want to 3 months minimum, it also can. Just 3 months expenses or emergency fund. Let's just say expenses a month is 3,000, then you build 9,000 emergency fund. The balance, you can always use your credit card. Please, if you use your credit card, make sure you'll be able to pay in full. The next point is to live below your means. I think everybody has been drumming this down, right? Live below your means. Live below your means. That means if you earn 3,000, don't go and spend 3,100 or 3,500. Okay? Try to earn and spend lesser. That's what I actually did during my starting time. When I first started, I just rented a room, about 300 plus, and most of my income goes into investment. But I understand, this age of consumerism, especially in the age of social media, you are distracted, you are bombarded with ads every single day. An average person, from research I actually read, they are bombarded about 60,000 ads a day. So you will definitely be distracted and also enticed to buy, enticed to consume, enticed to buy. There's always a sale coming, there's always something that is catching your eye, okay, something new. But you need to learn how to resist the temptation, okay? If you don't resist the temptation, then you will dig yourself a deeper hole. Conversely, you also need to learn how to set aside money for fun. No point, right? You know, this is a mistake that I actually made. When I was young, back in the days when I first started working, all my money actually goes into investment. I save every penny I can. I'm just not stingy on food. I eat the best food that I want, anytime I want, and I actually save the rest for investment. I did not actually allocate any money for holidays and travel. This is something that I should do, and allocate something to travel or hobbies. Like my hobbies, pick out a hobby, I do not have that. So this has actually also made me something like very stressed, very frustrated and resentful. So when time comes, when I have the money, not much also, not enough to make me financially free. When I have the money, I tend to overspend. I tend to spend on anything that I see just to make myself feel good. But the actual fact is that I cannot restrict myself. You see, we as human beings, we don't know when our time is up. So I've changed my philosophy that you must have a balance. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, living below your means doesn't mean resentful of the process or living below your means. You need to enjoy the process, okay? So you must have a balance. Of course, please spend. Go for the holiday, buy the thing you want, buy the bag or what you want, but save up for it. Save up for it. Let's just say the bag is like 1,000, then you can save up like 100 ringgit a month for that. Then you save for 10 months, then you buy it, okay? If you still want to buy it, go and buy it. Or the holiday is next year, okay? Or this year, maybe somewhere in September. Okay, you got 9 months to save. How much you need roughly? You start saving from now. And that money, you spend without guilt because you have already set aside for investment, you have set aside for emergency. After living below your means, you should have a surplus, Invest the difference. Invest in something that you know, okay? Something that you know, like stock market, or you want to invest in REITs, up to you. You want to invest in property, buy some property. But as cliche as it may sound, when I was starting, and right now, I recommend to everyone who's starting, invest in books and seminars, okay? Right now, there's so many resources that for whatever you want to learn online. You don't even need to go to like pricey seminars that you can't afford. Although I will encourage you to go to those seminars when and if you have the means, okay? If you don't, the book is the best. The books. Let's just say you want to invest in properties. There's so many books written by so many property gurus in Malaysia. You can just take that book and learn about properties. And then find a community online to talk about this, okay? Forums are your best friends. You can go there and learn, meet other people, learn the in and outs of the investment. whatever you want to learn, stock market, REITs. Let's just say you want to invest in US market, how to do so. For US market, I highly recommend this channel by Z Invest. He invests a lot in US market and he will show you how. And he even has updates. The link to the channel is on this video, and also I put it down below. I'll link it down below so you can check out his channel. Okay, I personally like his channel and I refer to his channel a lot when it comes to US stock market investing. So you have done all that, right? Pay yourself first, eliminate debt, invest the difference. What's next? I am sure if you are even earning a salary, middle class earning a salary, you will find that your salary every month is not enough. So I highly encourage you, for you to go and seek a second source of income. Nowadays, with the new economy, with the internet here, there is no reason for you not to do it. The internet has enabled so many new businesses that doesn't exist 10 years ago. An example is that content creators. An example is that social media marketers, social media advertisers. This has opened a floodgate of new opportunities for you. Not like last time, where you have the traditional, if you want to have a second income, you go do what? Insurance. You become property agent. Those are the time of the past. Okay? You become a unit trust agent. Those are also time of the past. Right now, there are so many things that are supporting in these three industries. You can also provide, if you are a video editor at your job, you can provide video editing services to these agents. You edit their videos, edit for their YouTube channel, and help them to post. If you are a social media marketer, you're good at running ads, you're good at creatives, you can offer to all these three groups as well. Okay? You can offer to SMEs, you can offer to anybody, because everybody now, maybe not everybody, most of the businesses now, they have to go online to seek for their potential prospects and clients. Okay? Everybody nowadays, if you want to start looking for something, the first thing you go to is Google. Okay? And a lot of businesses will need your services. If you are a video editor, social media marketing, so I highly encourage you to do this. If you want to start an e-commerce store, it's so easy now. Just go to Shopee, the app. It's two clicks, two buttons. You can open a shop there in Shopee already. Okay, I highly recommend you to think of something to do that it might suit your services and skills right now. But if it's not, and you find that you have interest on it, why not just explore further and then see if you can make a living out of it. Alright? But Kenny, I don't know how to do video editing. I don't even have money to do software. I don't know how to write. Well, if you don't know, then just learn. Okay? We are paid for the services and the skills that we bring to the marketplace, not the excuses. So if you really want to learn something, go ahead and find. There's so many, again, online social media, so many free tutorials. Let's just say you want to talk about video editing. There's so many free tutorial videos on video editing on YouTube itself. There's so many. You can just Google. Let's just say you want to learn how to write. Just Google. Just go to YouTube, learn how to write. Or social media marketing on YouTube. Learn on social media marketing. There's free Facebook blueprints. There's free Google certification for social media marketing as well. So it just depends on what you want and where you find it. Let's just say if you are exploring some industry that someone has not started before, but you know someone who started, why not just learn from the person? Say, of course, ask nicely. You have to ask so many people, because these people are busy and some of them, their industry trade secrets they don't want to share, which is understandable. Okay, but be nice when you ask. Say, can I buy you a lunch? I want to start this, so I want your opinion. Be nice and be direct. Don't go there bait and switch. It doesn't work that way nowadays. Oh, hello, yum cha, go drink. Then suddenly you go and switch your Amway, your MLM, your insurance. That's not the way. Okay, you want somebody's input and time, you have to be courteous and respect the time. That is what will get you ahead. Alright. Frankly speaking, these people, right, they really don't care about your bill and how much you pay. The most important is that you ask nicely and you respect their time. Okay. The last but most important one is take care of your health. If you don't have the health, the body here, you cannot do anything. All your dreams cannot be achieved. Okay. when you are starting up, have a routine. That's what I'm trying to establish now. I'm doing my best to keep my health in check after actually destroying it like what, 10 plus years. I work like crazy, work for money. I have no balance, remember? So I even got hospitalized because of work. Ever being hospitalized because you're too exhausted that you collapse? I have. I think it's not once, it's twice. Alright? So, and then last year I went to medical checkup. My health is not in good condition. I said enough is enough. Whatever it is, I must have a routine. I must start somewhere to take care of this health. If not, I will not be able to accomplish my dreams, no matter how big my dreams is. But if I don't have the health, I cannot execute. If I don't have the health, I can't lead, I can't build. So remember, establish a routine. Don't care what people say. They say, wow, this fat fella still go to the gym for what? The fat fella lah, that's why I go to the gym. Oh, this fella 6 packs already still go to the gym for what? Maintenance it's the habit that counts, right? Don't care what people say, because at the end of the day, you only have one body. This is something that I learned, and I thought I'm still young, but apparently my age doesn't agree, my body doesn't agree with my mind. My mind is still young, and this heart is still, this spirit is still there, you know, to chase, to build, to achieve, you know, to go after that dream. So I do need my health, because if I'm healthy, I will also be able to think better, think clearer. Okay? I think that's all. That's all that I will be focusing on this, especially the health part, this last part, on 2023 and beyond. I want to think of establishing processes, not just goal, looking at end goals. What I'm trying to achieve this year is to establish processes and routines that will take me towards my goal. Okay? That's all for me. This is Kenny here from Property Stories. I'll see you again next video. Bye bye.